Hello, I'm Malcolm Keys. Welcome. The year is 1842. The British military were facing some very nervous times. Just behind us here, where Wang Nai Chung Gap and Blue Pool Road meets, the British military had decided to set up headquarters. Platoons of men had become ill. At first, the generals simply thought the men had been spending too much time in Wan Chai. Perhaps they'd contracted syphilis and other very nasty sexually transmitted diseases. A fate far worse was greeting the men. Below them, in these fields that we now know as the Happy Valley Racecourse, farmers were growing rice. In those paddy fields, malaria was breeding. The malaria was now killing the British. The British had not seen a loss like this since the Americans and George Washington took them to task in 1741 in the Battle of Yorktown. 4 years went by. The British, now very concerned, decided to take action. At first they asked the locals, the Chinese, to leave. The Chinese stayed. They asked again, this time with a bayonet. The Chinese decided to leave. They were expelled from their lands. Like good colonialists, they decided to do something very useful with the land. They decided to turn to sport, the sport of kings. On this site, they decided to build the Happy Valley Racecourse. At first, the locals were bemused. A sport involving 12 horses running around. Over the years, they learned to love it. On any given Sunday, you can go to Sha Tin or Happy Valley and see locals and expatriates in the sun enjoying a cold beer and the sport that is known as racing. Over the last 164 years, the best have come to Happy Valley. The best jockeys, the best horses, the best trainers. They've tried their luck on what has to be the most spectacular and interesting test of horse racing the globe has to offer. Tonight, we celebrate that test. Tonight, we celebrate that spectacle that is Happy Valley. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the 4th annual Happy Valley Calcutta. Enjoy.